The Amazon rainforest stretches across 2.7 million square miles, Earth's greatest wilderness. It's home to 1 in 10 of all species. A living continent pulsing with life. Rivers carve through dense forests, and mist cloaks the dawn. This is no tranquil paradise, it's a battleground where water and forest collide. Shaping every creature's fight to survive. From towering trees to hidden creatures, the Amazon holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. But what makes this vast ecosystem thrive? Let's explore its diverse landscapes. The Amazon is not one forest, but a collection of diverse ecosystems. Each with unique characteristics. Flooded Vasia forests transform into aquatic environments during the wet season. Where fish swim among submerged treetops. Terra firma forests located on higher ground remain dry and support dense canopies filled with birds, insects, and mammals. In murky rivers, pink river dolphins navigate through tangled roots, using echolocation to hunt in cloudy water. Studies in 2025 show their vocal clicks are so precise they rival advanced sonar technology. Mapping riverbeds with accuracy. These varied landscapes, flooded lowlands, dry highlands, and winding rivers host an incredible range of species. Each adapted to its specific environment. Lesser-known creatures thrive here, showcasing the Amazon's biodiversity. The glass frog, with its transparent skin, reveals its beating heart and organs, blending perfectly into leaves. The bullet ant, found in humid lowlands, delivers a sting so painful it's compared to a gunshot. In the canopy, the kinkajou, a nocturnal mammal with a prehensile tail. feeds on fruit and nectar, pollinating plants as it moves. These species, often overlooked, play vital roles in their ecosystems. Survival in the Amazon requires more than adaptation. Competition drives every species to outmaneuver others for food, territory, and mates. Jaguars stalk prey in the undergrowth. While harpy eagles snatch monkeys from treetops. Even plants compete. With strangler figs wrapping around trees to claim sunlight. This constant struggle shapes the Amazon's ecosystems, pushing species to evolve unique traits. The glass frog's camouflage, the bullet ant's defense, and the monkey's agility all reflect this relentless contest for survival. Exploring these intricate relationships reveals the Amazon's complexity. Where every organism fights to secure its place in this vibrant living continent. Life in the Amazon pulses with fierce competition. Where wild animals adapt in extraordinary ways to survive. Dawn, red howler monkeys unleash thunderous roars. Their calls echoing over a mile to stake claim to their territory. High in the canopy, harpy eagles. The world's most powerful raptors glide with silent precision. Their razor-sharp vision piercing dense foliage to spot prey. On delicate leaves, glass frogs cling. Their transparent skin revealing beating hearts and stunning camouflage. Recent 2025 research reveals these frogs can slow their heart rate to near stillness, evading predators in a survival trick perfected over millennia. These iconic species, from roaring primates to nearly invisible amphibians, weave a delicate balance of power and fragility in the Amazon's vibrant ecosystem. Every wild animal here is a master of adaptation. Poison dart frogs with their vivid colors warn predators of their toxic skin. A defense mechanism honed through evolution. Army ants march in relentless swarms, overwhelming obstacles with sheer numbers. Even the elusive jaguar, a stealthy hunter, blends into the dappled shadows, its spotted coat a perfect disguise. These creatures, in the Wild Animal Documentary, showcasing nature's ingenuity, their unique traits, whether the howler's booming voice, the eagle's lethal talons, or the frog's see-through skin, highlight the Amazon's role as a crucible of survival. Where only the most adaptable thrive. Yet, beneath this dazzling display of life lies a hidden war. One fought not with claws or calls, but with chemical weapons. Plants and animals wield toxins, scents, and compounds in a silent, lethal struggle for dominance. This unseen battle, revealed through cutting-edge research, sets the stage for a deeper exploration of the Amazon's complex web. Where every species, from the mightiest predator to the tiniest insect, plays a role in a relentless fight for survival. Beneath the Amazon's lush canopy, a silent war unfolds. Plants lace their leaves with chemical toxins to deter herbivores. leaf-cutter ants fight back, harvesting leaves to cultivate fungus gardens that break down these poisons, supporting colonies of millions. The sloth, slow and cautious, sniffs each leaf like a discerning chef choosing ingredients to survive. Their gut bacteria can neutralize alkaloids, allowing them to digest what others cannot. This chemical warfare shapes the forest. Where every wild animal must adapt to survive. Plants release compounds to repel or even harm, while animals evolve countermeasures to eat, thrive, or avoid danger. The stakes are high. Failure means starvation or poisoning. This relentless struggle creates tension in the Amazon's ecosystem. Each species, from ants to sloths, navigates a dangerous landscape of chemical defenses. The tree defends itself with bitterness. But clever insects have found ways to overcome it, like tiny warriors breaking through the barrier. Mammals like the agouti chew through tough, toxic seeds, their bodies adapted to handle the poison. Every move in this chemical chess game is a matter of life or survival. With no room for error. The forest hums with this unseen battle, where survival hinges on outsmarting the opponent's defenses. As the wet season arrives, floods sweep through the Amazon, submerging vast areas and altering this chemical war. Rising waters force animals to adapt to new challenges, shifting the battlefield. Yet the ingenuity of these wild animals commands respect. Their ability to counter lethal toxins with precision and resilience reveals the Amazon's brutal but brilliant struggle for survival. Setting the stage for the intense challenges of the coming floods. The Amazon's wet season floods over 100,000 square miles. An area 3 times larger than New York State, with more than 80 inches of rain. Rivers overflow, submerging forests and creating varzeas and igapos, where trees stand half underwater. This transformed world, half air, half water, forces wild animals to adapt to survive. The scale of this flood is staggering, turning dense jungles into a vast, murky wilderness. Where survival demands urgent action. Among the most striking inhabitants are electric eels, predators that thrive in this chaos. These eels use low-voltage pulses not only to stun fish, but also to form a social network. Coordinating group hunts in the flooded waters. This discovery in the Wild Animal Documentary showcases their unique hunting strategy, making them stand out in the Amazon's deluge. Other wild animals adapt in remarkable ways. Jaguars climb trees to escape rising waters, hunting from above. River dolphins navigate the submerged forests, using echolocation to find prey in the cloudy depths. Piranhas swarm in schools, taking advantage of the expanded waterways to hunt. Frogs and caimans move to higher ground or float on debris to survive. Birds like herons and kingfishers perch on partially submerged branches, diving for fish in the swollen rivers. These adaptations highlight the urgency of survival in a world reshaped by water. The Amazon's wet season creates a dynamic, amphibious realm where every creature must adjust to the flood's challenges. Piranhas, with their coordinated hunting, exemplify the ingenuity of life in this transformed ecosystem. Their ability to communicate and hunt as a team in the murky floodwaters is a testament to the resilience of wild animals facing nature's extreme. These survival strategies in the Wild Animal Documentary can offer a closer look at how the Amazon's inhabitants navigate this watery chaos. Revealing the awe-inspiring scale of the flood and the remarkable adaptations that allow life to thrive under pressure. How do its inhabitants navigate this transformed world? Floods transform the Amazon into a relentless battleground, rewriting survival's rules. Black caimans, equipped with infrared sensing pits, become masters of the deluge. These pits let them detect the heat of fish and mammals in near darkness. Allowing them to hunt in murky waters where vision fails. Their stealthy glide through the flood's chaos evokes awe and unease. A predator perfectly tuned to its environment. Yet their precision highlights a deeper truth. Survival demands adaptation to nature's extremes. Copella arnoldis, small and agile, face the same flood with a daring strategy. They leap from the water to lay eggs on overhanging leaves, far from the snapping jaws below. Each jump is a heart-pounding gamble, their bodies glistening in fleeting arcs above the surface. This act of defiance stirs empathy, as these tiny fish risk everything to protect their future. Their eggs, suspended above the flood, symbolize hope amid chaos, a fragile shield against the hungry current. The Kianan cock of the rock, a vibrant bird, dazzles in Amazon's dense rainforests. Males adorned with brilliant orange plumage perform elaborate dances at leks to attract mates. Their fan-shaped crests and synchronized displays create a spectacle amid the humid canopy. Unlike others, they thrive in the forest's dim understory, relying on keen vision and agility. Males guard their display arenas fiercely, emitting sharp calls to ward off rival. Devotion to courtship, both bold and precise, captivates. Each strut and flutter reveals a bond to their territory. A vibrant testament to survival in the rainforest's competitive heart. These creatures, caimans and Guianan cock of the rock, face the flood's wrath with strategies honed over millennia. The caiman's infrared hunt the Guianan cock of the rock's protective pheromones. Each is a calculated move in a high-stakes game. Their adaptations spark both thrill and sympathy. As every choice teeters between life and loss. The flood's chaos tests their limits, yet they persist. Their resilience a testament to nature's ingenuity. But survival isn't just about enduring alone. The flood forces these species to forge alliances, weaving a web of interdependence. Caimans, while lethal, clear paths through debris. Unintentionally aiding fish to reach safer waters. These connections, born of necessity, reveal a deeper layer of survival, mutual reliance. This shift to alliances underscores a vital truth. In the flood's turmoil, no creature thrives in isolation. Symbiosis becomes the next chapter, where survival hinges not just on individual strength, but on unexpected partnerships. The Amazon's flooded world, alive with tension and empathy, shows that adaptation and cooperation are two sides of the same struggle. Each creature bound to others in the fight to endure. Floods in the Amazon create a stage for wild animals to form unlikely alliances, binding their fates in a web of mutual support. Tambaki fish, with their specialized teeth, swim beneath rubber trees, crunching seeds that fall into the water. These wild animals choose trees to balance gut health, dispersing seeds across flooded forests as they feed. Their movements ensure new trees take root, shaping the landscape. This quiet partnership in the Wild Animal Documentary stirs appreciation for their role in renewing the forest. Woolly monkeys, agile and social, climb high to feast on figs. Their droppings scatter seeds far and wide, ensuring new trees grow to sustain the canopy. Each meal connects these wild animals to the forest's future. Their actions a vital thread in the Amazon's tapestry. Watching them swing through branches in a wild animal documentary fosters a sense of connection. As their simple acts of eating ripple outward to nurture life. Agoutis, small rodents with sharp incisors, play their part by cracking open Brazil nuts. They eat some and bury others, often forgetting their caches. These buried nuts sprout into towering giants, forming the backbone of the forest. This partnership between agoutis and trees highlights how even small wild animals drive the Amazon's renewal. Their scurrying, seed-hiding habits evoke gratitude for their unnoticed labor. These relationships, tambaqui, woolly monkeys, agoutis, tie, the Amazon's wild animals together. Each meal, each seed spread, is a step in a cycle that keeps the living continent thriving. The tambaqui's seed dispersal supports fish habitats. The monkey's fig eating aids birds and insects. The agouti's nut burying grows trees that shelter countless species. These connections deepen respect for the delicate balance these wild animals maintain. Yet, as floods reach their peak, these partnerships face their greatest test. Rising waters disrupt feeding grounds, scatter seeds too far, or drown young sprouts. Tambaqui struggle to find trees. Woolly monkeys lose branches to climb, and agoutis' buried nuts wash away. The survival of these wild animals hinges on their ability to adapt while sustaining their alliance. This tension underscores the stakes, fostering gratitude for their resilience. These wild animals, through their interconnected roles, teach a profound lesson. Survival is collective. Their mutual support, from seed dispersal to forest renewal, inspires appreciation for nature's intricate design. As floods challenge their bonds, the Amazon's future rests on their ability to endure together. This story, brought to life in a wild animal documentary, invites us to value the unseen work of wild animals. What can we learn from these wild animals about working together to protect our own environment? At the flood's peak in the Amazon, survival is precarious. Harpy eagle parents protect their chick from cold, relentless rain. They line their nest with leaves to keep insects away, ensuring the chick's safety. Meanwhile, leafcutter ants fight to save their fungus gardens, critical for their colony's survival. Floodwaters destroy their trails, but the ants rebuild using memory. They rely on a mental map to navigate the chaos, quickly restoring their paths. Rivulous fish face their own struggle. The rivulus, small yet daring, is trapped in a drying mud puddle. With a daring leap, it leaps through the mud, searching for a new stream to call home. Each leap is a gamble for survival. The eagles, ants, and fish endure the flood's destruction. Showcasing the Amazon's strength. As the floodwaters recede, their resilience stands out against the devastation. The tension is constant. Harpy eagles stay alert, shielding their chick from the storm. A single mistake could endanger the chick. Leaf-cutter ants work tirelessly, racing against time to repair their trails before their fungus gardens are lost. Their mental maps guide them through washed-out paths. A remarkable feat under pressure. Some fail, but others reach safety, driven by instinct. Each species faces unique challenges. Yet they persist, their survival a reflection of the Amazon's unyielding spirit. This resilience is not just survival, it's a fight to maintain life. Harpy eagles adapt their nest to protect their young, showing fierce parental instincts. Leafcutter ants demonstrate collective effort, rebuilding with precision despite the flood's chaos. Rivulous fish with their bold leaps, prove that even small creatures can overcome immense odds. Their actions highlight the Amazon's ability to endure catastrophe. The flood tests every limit, but these creatures push back, refusing to succumb. As the waters recede, the landscape is scarred but not defeated. The harpy eagle chick survives, ready to grow. The ants' fungus gardens recover, sustaining the colony. Fish find stable waters, their journey complete. Their resilience raises a question. Can this strength lead to renewal? The Amazon's recovery mirrors the goals of the Resilience Act of 2023, which focuses on rebuilding after disasters. Both nature and policy aim to restore what was lost, creating a path forward. The suspense lingers. Will Amazon fully recover? Can the eagles, ants, and fish thrive again? Their survival sparks hope, but the future remains uncertain. This tension drives curiosity. What will it take for renewal to succeed? The answers lie in the ongoing struggle, urging us to watch, learn, and act. The Amazon's resilience, like the Resilience Act's mission, shows that recovery is possible, but it demands effort and time. The story continues, and the outcome depends on what happens next. As the floodwaters recede, the Amazon breathes a sigh of relief. The flooded forests give way to dry land, where frogs hide once again in the leaves, their small hearts beating strong, ready for a new cycle. Pink river dolphins glide deeper channels. Their flexible necks letting them navigate tangled roots with ease. Leafcutter ants march again, carrying fresh leaves to their fungus gardens, now safe on higher ground. The forest resets, its rhythm of flood and drought driving a steady renewal. This cycle restores balance, filling the air with hope. Trees regain strength, their canopies buzzing with life. Birds return to their nest, their calls echoing through the branches. Monkeys leap between vines, their chatter signaling safety. The soil, enriched by receding waters, cradles new seeds. This renewal sparks growth, paving the way for reproduction. As the forest thrives, it prepares to nurture the next generation, ensuring life endures. Each plant, each creature plays a part in this quiet revival, a promise of continuity. The Amazon's heartbeat steadies. Ready to foster new life in the seasons ahead. In the Amazon's dry season, new life emerges. Harpy eagle chicks, after 5 months in the nest, take their first flights, navigating the forest canopy with strong wings. Glass frogs in Brazil nutshells protect their tadpoles from predators. The tadpoles signal distress to their parents, who respond to ensure their survival. Fish fathers guard their young in warm, low-oxygen waters, teaching them to breathe air. These cycles of birth, growth, and survival drive the Amazon's vitality. Harpy eagles soar above the treetops, mastering their environment. Glass frog tadpoles thrive in their unique nurseries, safe from danger. Arapaima young learn to adapt, swimming alongside their fathers. species plays a role in the forest's ecosystem, creating a vibrant web of life. Glass frogs, small but resilient, show the strength of parental care. The fishes, with their different size, demonstrate dedication to their offspring. These moments of reproduction and growth highlight the Amazon's ability to renew itself. The Amazon teems with life. Electric eels deliver silent shocks. Glass frogs reveal beating hearts. And pink river dolphins glide through rivers. These animals survive floods, toxins, and predators, showcasing resilience. But deforestation endangers their habitat. Logging and pollution destroy the forest, pushing species toward extinction. Support conservation efforts to preserve this unique world. Its future depends on us. Subscribe to our channel for updates on how you can help save Amazon